Once upon a time, in the heart of the forest, there lived a beautiful and wise woman named Ahalya. She was married to sage Gautama, a great and revered sage known for his wisdom and kindness. Ahalya was pure of heart and devoted to her husband, living a peaceful life in their ashram. But one day, the powerful Lord Indra, the king of the gods, saw Ahalya and was struck by her incredible beauty. His heart was filled with desire, and he could not resist. Indra, thinking only of his own desires, decided to trick Ahalya. He took the form of sage Gautama and went to her. Unable to recognize the trick, Ahalya thought that her husband had returned early from his meditation. She welcomed him with love and warmth. But as soon as their moment was over, sage Gautama came back to the ashram and discovered the betrayal. Furious, Gautama cursed Ahalya. "You shall turn into stone," he said, "and remain like this until someone pure of heart comes to free you." He then turned to Indra, and with a heavy heart, he cursed him too, marking his body with 1,000 eyes as a reminder of his guilt. Ahalya, now turned into a cold, lifeless stone, stood there silently, waiting for the day when someone would come to release her from her curse. Days turned into years, and years turned into centuries, but Ahalya never lost hope. One day, many years later, a young prince named Rama was traveling through the forest with his brother Lakshmana. They were on a journey to rescue Rama's wife, Sita, who had been kidnapped by the demon king Ravana. As they walked, they came across an old, wise sage named Vishwamitra. He took them to a secluded place in the forest where a strange sight awaited them: a stone figure that looked like a woman, but with no life in her eyes. "This is the stone of Ahalya," Vishwamitra explained. "She was once the most beautiful and virtuous woman, but her mistake turned her into stone. Only someone pure of heart can free her." Rama, with his deep understanding of righteousness, walked up to the stone. He gently touched it with his hand, and suddenly, a miracle happened. The stone began to crack, and Ahalya slowly came back to life, her beauty and grace restored. Ahalya opened her eyes, and for the first time in centuries, she was free. Tears of gratitude filled her eyes as she bowed before Rama. "Thank you, Lord," she said. "You have given me a second chance." Rama smiled and said, "It was not I who freed you. It is your own heart that has been purified through the years of waiting and patience. Your redemption was always within you." Ahalya was filled with joy and peace. She was no longer a stone. She had returned to her true self. And so the story of Ahalya teaches us that even when we make mistakes, there is always a chance for redemption. No matter how lost we may feel, we can always find our way back to the light if we have faith and patience.